Welcome everyone to What's Cooking Willis. Today I am really excited to bring you a recipe that I have developed to my liking of a Korean tofu soup. It's Soondabu jjigae, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's got kimchi in there, pork, tofu, little zucchini, green onions, garlic, mushrooms. I'm gonna put all the ingredients and the measurements in the description below so you can go ahead and check them out when you decide you want to make this. So I'm just going to show you how it all goes together, and it'll be short and sweet. So what I got here in my little Korean pot here, just the soup pot, that's the only special equipment I'm using, is about 2 strips of bacon. I like nice fatty bacon using pork. I got that in there cooking. I'm going to use the grease and all in there, and into that I'm just going to put everything in there, the mushrooms, the green onions, the garlic, and I like zucchini. You can put whatever you want in there. Going to put all of that into together, and I'm going to start cooking it down a little bit. Give it a good stir. And I'm going to put some broth in there, some chicken broth, and with the kimchi and the chicken broth and the Korean chili paste I'm going to be putting in there, you really don't need to add a lot of salt because they're all pretty salty. So yeah, just as soon as this cooks down, get everything cooking there. And this is a tofu, it's a soondabu, it's a tofu soup. And I buy this tofu from an Asian market. It's very, very soft tofu. Of course, this type of tofu, I've only seen it in Asian markets. So if you ain't got an Asian market in your neighborhood, you can use any kind of silken tofu that you can buy at your local market. But this is the best. Just one of them is plenty. Okay, that's cooked down enough there. So what I'm going to add in there now is the Korean hot chili pepper paste. Not a lot. It depends on how spicy you like your food. Me, I like it quite spicy, so I'm going to say about a tablespoon of the Korean chili paste in the little pot there. And when you want to get a little bit hot and stir it around, because the chili paste will start to thicken and the oils come out of it and get the rest of the ingredients in the little pot already. And once you got that mixed in there, you can go ahead and my favorite ingredient in the whole soup is the kimchi. It is fermented Napa cabbage with a bunch of, it does got like fish in there, like shrimp paste and stuff. So if you got allergies to shellfish, something, you might not want to try it, or make sure that the one you're getting, the ingredients that are in there, that way you know for sure. Going to throw that in there. And then on top of that, let me get all that juice there, I'm going to put some broth in there and a little fish sauce. So this is the fish sauce that we use. It is, it's a Vietnamese brand. It's really good. It's pretty cheap, like $4 a bottle. It's not that bad. And it don't take much, just a little bit. It's very strong, and like I said before, it might have shellfish in there, so if you got an allergy to it, any kind of seafood, double check. And the last liquid ingredient that I will be putting in there is just a little bit of chicken bone broth. It's very light flavored, just to give it some liquid, because once you put that tofu in there, it's got its own liquid and water in there, so it's going to add more to it. Give that a good stir. And you just let that cook for a few minutes until everything is combined there. And then that's when you put in the tofu. I mean, it's pretty simple. This is a pretty quick dish. Making it my way. I mean, this is not a traditional Korean tofu. It's just the way I adapted the recipe to fit me, to make it nice and easy. And you just squeeze the whole little pack of tofu in there. Chop it up a little bit. Take your handy dandy lid this little pot comes with. I got this little pot at the Asian market. You don't need it for tofu soup. It's just that when you do have this, the pot itself gets really hot and it keeps cooking after you shut the fire off. And so once you put your egg in there is an egg involved in this. You just put the lid on there and it will continue cooking that egg before it's time to eat. So yeah, that's going to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes and get it all ready. And when it's done, I will come back and show you what it looks like, and the egg, and put the egg in there and everything for you guys. So I shall be back just as soon as this is ready to serve up and eat. Okay, folks, so the soup is ready and it's ready for it to put the egg in there. So what I'm going to do is just take this lid off really carefully because it's very hot. Yeah, it is ready. As you can see, I just got one egg here. And all I do is I just crack it and just put the egg in there. Just the way it is. Try not to get the eggshells in there unless you don't mind crunchies. So let's see if we get a look in there. So you can see the eggs all on top of it, and this stuff is very hot. So what I do is I just mix it around a little bit. Get the egg under the hot soup. Then I put the lid back on it and just let it set for about 5 minutes, and that's going to thoroughly cook the egg. And then you will have your nice Korean style tofu soup. It's like I said, I believe its pronunciation is Soondabu jjigae. I believe that's how they pronounce it. I don't speak Korean, but that's as close as I can get. Yeah, and the only special thing I used was this little pot. But if you've got a local Asian market in your neighborhood, you can probably get it there or order it off of Amazon. $8-9, I believe, is what it cost me. It comes with a little bitty board to set it on that's very hot, because these things stay hot for a while. So when you are eating from them, you got to be careful not to, grab it and want to drink it and sort of slurp the soup out like you do a regular bowl, because you will have 3rd-degree burns. Okay, well, hopefully you like it. Like I said, the description and the recipe, it's all gonna be in the description. So any questions, message me and I'll be happy to answer what I can. Thank you for joining me on What's Cooking Willis. Next time, don't know, we'll see. Thank you, enjoy.